because I had a week off from work and I wanted to do a lot of mundane things like clean up around my home, and I figured I'd have more time if I wasn't watching movies. So yeah, there are other times where I've taken a week off on watching Redbox if I was too busy. So let's get to it. Stores. Yeah, I had the time to go to stores, and that meant I spent more money than I normally would on a typical week because I had time to fill. And it meant going to malls. One of them was Rosedale Mall. It was a soap boutique, and I think I made the mistake of making eye contact after I had bought $100 worth of shoes with a gift card, so I essentially didn't pay for them. And then somebody at Soap Boutique said, "Sir," and then they gave me a free sample. And then they asked me what I used to wash my face. I said, Dial soap. I was being honest. And then they invite me, I guess, to do more demonstrations of their products. And then right away, I said, after walking in, no, I'm not going to buy anything, because my guess was that whatever they had cost more than Dial soap, which is very cheap. And then as I was leaving, I said, "What do your products cost?" $50 done. It's like, yeah, that's a lot more than Dial soap. I'm good. Bye. I'm thinking that they were going for the wrong target market, because, I mean, I remember taking a writing class at the Loft Literary Center, and I was reviewing this VHS tape I had of old commercials, and one of them was a lady in a bathtub advertising soap, and I said I was more interested in I was more interested in the lady in the bathtub than what she was selling. And then the response from the instructor said, "Yeah, soap commercials are more for women." I guess that's why those serial shows are known as soap operas, because of who sponsors them and who usually watches them. Aha! But that's not all on the stores I went to, and weird interactions with the general public is what I sometimes call it. I was at a copy store, because sometimes you need copies, and I go in and I see the signs up that say that their copier is down. And then I said, well, that sucks, when I first saw that. Then an employee came by and felt the need to explain to me what happened. It's like, I can read. I know what out of order means. I figured he would have even heard me saying, well, that sucks. And I even said to him, I don't need to have anybody tell me what it means. I went to school. And he said, just trying to help. It's like, yeah, I've worked in customer service jobs before, or met enough people who did. I mean, if their name tags don't say, how may I help you, then that's usually what they say when they start off, instead of talking to people and answering questions that nobody was even asking. So, yeah, I went somewhere else. Don't like condescending people. If it's my money, I don't have to put up with that. I wish I was making that up. And then the last store. I like Family Dollar, except I have to be quite aware of sometimes you get what you pay for, especially the discount section. And I got a can of chicken bologna for less than $1. It's like, hey, why not? I mean, I need to eat. But this is the second and probably last time I get it, because it's too salty! I was eating a lot slower because I could really taste the salt in it. And after that, it's like, yeah, I'm looking at the label, and right there it says how much salt. And I compare it to the tuna can. Yeah, more salt than the tuna. You live, you learn. All right. And more stores. This time, All America, 2 different places. I want to see the Failure Museum, because I'm a history major and I like museums. And I knew I had to go quick because it's limited run, 2 months. It's going to be done less than a month. And I liked how there were things there that I knew about, like the Edsel Ford car. But also that there were plenty of things I hadn't heard about, because some of them were more recent, or they were foreign products that didn't make it over here. And one of them I had heard of, but I didn't know the whole story. There was AIDS diet pills, and I was quite familiar with how nobody bought them because it sounded too much like AIDS the disease. What I didn't know and learned from the museum exhibit was that it had been around a while before then. It's like, all right, why didn't they just change the name? That's usually what happens, because that's what happened with the insurance company in Iowa at the same time. It was called Aid Insurance. Bad idea to have that name during the AIDS epidemic. They changed the name to Ally Group. No problem. They're still in business. AIDS diet pills isn't. They fucked up. Oh yes, the other Mall in America visit. I got another Charlie Brown item, but it was a swatch. That's not typical for me because I haven't owned a watch in a while. Not since I got a cell phone and my watch calmed down. But we know how this is going to end. I like Charlie Brown items, so I got one, and I said it was only going to be one because, well, they're expensive, and yes, I'm wearing it tonight. There we go. And I know well enough to keep it on me if people want to see it. I'm at the hard way about having a class ring. Don't take it off. Other things going on in my life. I went to see a production of Handel's Messiah, and it's like, oh, so that's where the Hallelujah chorus is coming from. That's really the only part that I liked because I was really tired and you had to stand up for that. I always like the hymns more than scriptures in church anyway. Why? Because you're participating. It's always more fun when you're a part of it instead of just hearing it as a lecture like the scriptures are. I went to an event this week and I was coming out and somebody said to me, "Hey, little brother." And I said right away to him, "I'm not your brother." And then I was saying, why would somebody I don't know talk to me outside a bar at night? You probably just wanted money. Bye. You never said it, but you got to go with the assumption on that one. So I guess that'll do it for me. I think you've all been great.
Woo!